Pause that scroll and take a breath because new photos of Monica Lewinsky, 51, are lighting up the internet for all the right reasons. The set everyone's talking about isn't just viral, it's vital. Before we dive in, grab a quiet spot and stay with me to the final beat. There's a closing message from Monica that could change how you look at your own confidence at any age. For years, the public tried to define Monica with headlines and history. And yet, step by step, she rewrote that narrative, owning her story with grace, advocating for dignity online, and building a respected voice in writing and public speaking. Along the way, her style evolved too, less guarded, more intentional, and unmistakably hers. These new images capture that shift perfectly. The fitted jumpsuit, the saturated print, the clean tailoring, yes, the silhouette turns heads. But huge here isn't about measurements, it's about presence. The frame can barely contain it. The reaction came fast and heartfelt. Comments stacked up by the minute. Limitless confidence. Radiant at every size. Thank you for showing us what resilience looks like. Supporters celebrated what the photos represent. A woman standing in her power, on her terms, without apology. For anyone who's ever been scrutinized, dismissed, or maimed, this moment lands like an exhale, proof that dignity can outlast noise and self-respect can be louder than any chorus of critics. So, why this moment? Monica was candid. Stepping into her 50s means embracing the body she lives in and inviting others to do the same. In a culture wired to worship youth and sameness, choosing visibility is radical. Her prompt to followers: name one physical trait you're grateful for today, turned a photo drop into a movement. Gratitude, not comparison. Celebration, not permission seeking. That's why the post traveled. That's why it stuck. Let's break down the look. The jumpsuit leads with a vibrant motif and a smart, elongated line. Wide legs for length, a defined waist for structure, tailored shoulders for balance. The palette, bright meets deep, frames her shape without shouting. Accessories stay in their lane. Sleek hoops, clean shoes, nothing competing with the silhouette. Hair falls in soft waves. Makeup keeps to warm tones that read polished yet approachable. It's fashion as a thesis. Amplify what you love, edit what you don't need, and let fit do the heavy lifting. Beyond the styling, the body language tells its own story. Shoulders relaxed, chin level, stance grounded. The camera catches ease instead of strain, intention instead of performance. That's why the pictures feel like more than a look. They're a signal about agency, about the right to take up space, about claiming joy publicly. Health-wise, the discipline hums under the surface. Monica has spoken about finding routines that support strength and sanity, pilots for core stability, outdoor walks for mental clarity, a balanced, plant-forward approach to eating that emphasizes consistency over extremes. You can see that philosophy in the images, not filtered perfection lived in wellness. It's the difference between posing as confidence and radiating it. Yes, there were dissenters, there always are. Some wondered whether the focus on curves eclipses accomplishments. But the true read is both or and. A woman can celebrate her shape and her work. Clothing and camera are simply tools. What matters is authorship. These photos don't reduce Monica, they contextualize her. Advocate, writer, speaker, survivor, whole person. Look closer and the craft shines through. The belt placement meets her natural waist, so the print reads fluid, not busy. The shoulder structure keeps the line vertical, which is why the silhouette feels elevated. Notice the lighting, soft but directional, sculpting dimension without erasing texture. That's the magic of good image, making you sense the intention before you can name it. If Monica's moment lit a spark, tap like and drop one body positive thought in the comments. Share this with a friend who could use a nudge towards self-celebration. And hit subscribe with the bell so you don't miss the next story about style, agency, and showing up fully. Thanks for watching, and here's to claiming our space at every stage with grace and guts.